Imagine cutting your stock research time from hours down to just a few minutes, and not with generic summaries or shallow AI notes, but with analysis so deep, so structured, and so fully cited that it feels like you hired an institutional research team. That's the promise of deep value. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how it works, why it's different, and whether it deserves a spot in your investing workflow. Let's dive in. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. Nothing here is financial advice. Always do your own research and make independent decisions. Welcome back to the channel. If you've ever felt overwhelmed trying to read through endless SEC filings, digging through obscure industry reports, or switching between a dozen browser tabs and spreadsheets just to analyze one company, this video is for you. Because DeepValue is a research tool built to eliminate that grind completely. No hype, no predictions, just real research, delivered fast. And if you're curious to try it, DeepValue gives you 3 free research credits. I'll link everything below. All right, let's get into what this thing actually does. Before understanding why DeepValue is interesting, let's talk about the pain points almost every serious investor knows too well. First, SEC filings. Reading a single 10K can take hours, not because it's difficult, but because it's long, repetitive, and packed with tiny details you can't afford to miss. Second, research is scattered everywhere. You've got spreadsheets, PDFs, saved notes, bookmarks, screenshots, and side-by-side tabs. None of it talks to each other. Third, small and mid-cap companies often lack high-quality coverage. You might find one outdated article or a couple of blog posts, but nothing that gives you a full picture. And finally, the noise. Analysts, commentators, influencers, everyone has an opinion. It becomes hard to separate facts from speculation. This is the exact friction DeepValue aims to remove. So here's the core idea. DeepValue runs a full deep research workflow, the same kind analysts do, but it compresses the entire process into about 5 minutes, and it does this with 3 capabilities that matter. 1. Parallel deep research engine. You can analyze 10 or more tickers at the same time, put in your list of symbols, hit research, and the system builds standardized reports for each one. No more waiting overnight for one report to finish. 2. Automatic SEC filing ingestion. DeepValue directly pulls 10Ks, 10Qs, and 8Ks, parses them, and builds the analysis from the raw filings. That means no summaries based on secondhand sources, no analyst opinions mixed in, everything directly tied to the primary text. And the biggest part, every claim inside the report is fully cited. You can click and verify the source instantly. 3. Industry-specific source. Scanning. This part is unique. Instead of using mainstream news, which is usually noisy and shallow, DeepValue scans niche, technical, industry-specific publications. Think of oil and gas engineering journals, semiconductor manufacturing reports, medical device regulatory filings, the kind of stuff humans often never have time to search for. This is where real insights tend to hide. Each DeepValue report comes in 3 parts. 1. One-page summary. This gives you the high-level picture. Risks, catalysts, business model breakdown, and key financial trends. It's the kind of overview that lets you decide within seconds whether a company is worth deeper attention. 2. The full deep dive analysis. This is the core. It includes business fundamentals, competitive landscape, supply chain considerations, regulatory risks, industry-specific nuances, thesis strengthening, and thesis breaking catalysts. And again, every claim is cited. You can literally click from the analysis to the exact line in an SEC filing where the information came from. That's the trust but verify edge. 3. Financials. Section charts, trends, metrics, and multi-year historical views. All pulled automatically and displayed cleanly. You can easily share any report with just one click. Simply press the share button and a public link will be copied to your clipboard. You can paste it anywhere, and the recipient won't need to log in to view it. The link stays active until its listed expiration date. Now, the dashboard. This is where DeepValue becomes more than just a report generator. It becomes your research hub. You can save reports, build watch lists, organize everything into folders, revisit, or update past research. It replaces the messy workflow investors are used to. where half the research sits in emails, the other half in notebooks, and the rest scattered around the desktop. And because every report follows the same structure, comparing two companies becomes incredibly easy. It's consistent, clean, and fast. At first glance, DeepValue might look like just another AI tool, but its value comes from the depth and the discipline of the research approach. It doesn't rely on news articles, it doesn't regurgitate analyst predictions, and it doesn't sensationalize anything. The whole focus is on enabling long-term investors to go deep without burning hours and hours of time. Think of it as a bridge between financial screeners and full manual due diligence. Screeners show you numbers. Deep Value shows you the story behind those numbers, and then you decide what it means, because this tool does not offer investment advice. It's strictly research. Another thing worth mentioning, Deep Value is expanding beyond US markets, with Canada and Europe next on the roadmap. So if you focus on international opportunities or small mid-cap gems across borders, the tool will become even more valuable over time. To wrap it up, if you're serious about research, if you're tired of reading endless filings, or if you want to avoid biased commentary and get straight to the facts, Deep Value is worth trying. It won't replace your judgment. It won't tell you what to buy or sell, but it will give you the information you need, fast, clean, and citation-backed. If you want to check it out, you can sign up now and get 3 free research credits to test the platform yourself. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, consider subscribing for more deep dive tools and breakdowns. See you in the next one.